Did you read what she said, Les?
No, I'm not on the. I'm not
She said, I don't
looking at
speak a lot of Welsh, even though I feel I should.
what traditional or traditional. There's two types of dialogues, or maybe more. I wouldn't have a clue, but I just know there are two. There's one that's sort of like a Gaelic type thing, and there's a normal English. I tell you what, my Welsh mate used to be the funniest bastard. You ever go out with. I remember one night went to a nightclub when we were young,
Mm.
and we pulled these two birds and that sort of thing, and we had a Volkswagen in those days, and we were parked behind a Mercedes, brilliant Mercedes, and we said to the girls we'd like a lift love, and they go, no, we'll give it a miss, give it a miss. So he went around to the Mercedes, pulled out his front door key, pretends to get in the car, and you should have seen their heads nearly rubbernecks, mate. They just spun around so hard and like they're saying, what the fuck did we just give up?
She
You
said,
know?
neither. Smiley face, I can tell you I don't like coffee.
What's that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, we didn't mean no to come out for coffee or nothing like that. It's just that we always dressed in suit and tie in those days too. It was, whenever we went out, we were always businessmen back in those days, and yeah, they were nice girls and that. But he was married. You know, it was just sort of a joke thing. That was what I was. The point of the story I was making was he a real character, good for a laugh. He's the one who had to fight with the Prime Minister of Australia. We're at our Christmas function, and Bob Hawke was the Prime Minister,
Yeah.
and Bob Hawke called him an Irish cunt. Well, he was Welsh, and he didn't take it too good. So next minute, Bob Hawke, the Prime Minister, said, "Well, come on, get out and put it at the Carlton Football Club, uh, with the president and all that there." And they were going to go down and have a fight on the Oval. And my boss, who was Queen's Counsel judge, um, got Bob Hawke into the sink, over the sink in one of the rooms there, and I just saw him with his index finger pointing at his almost his Adam's apple with Bob Hawke bent over the sink. Because Bob used to be a rascal, in those days. He held the Guinness Book of Records for sculling, a beer, and
Jesus.
was a rogue scholar, and not just sculler. Yeah, but I
Yeah.
used to, like every year. I've known him since I was 13. Bob Hawke, the Prime Minister. Yeah. I used to always dance with his wife, and Bob used to dance with my sister. Jet Set Jenny, her name was. We
Jet
called her
Set
Jet Set
Jenny.
Jenny because she was always taken off overseas.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
She said in Welsh,
What's that?
I don't like coffee in Welsh, I guess.
Oh. No, I thought she might have thought that we asked the girls home for coffee, like, no, but we didn't. It was a practical joke. We're playing on them. We'll fix these lardy tars up, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oops, gotta go back in there to me thing. Yes, the good old days. We used to get together Christmas. He used to love that song Mulligan Tie. I think one of Paul McCartney used to sing it.
I wouldn't know, mate.
Oh yeah, it's a nice bagpipes and all that sort of stuff. But it's a good song. Paul McCartney, a really nice song, man. If you like that sort of thing. I mean, it's not your generation, It was when the Beatles were getting a bit older and so on.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of good movies. Well, actually, I think there's an old on YouTube. There's an old lady who sings "No Regrets," and she's about 80 not out, I think, and she sings it really well. And I think I don't know, she wasn't Welsh. No, that was the other girl.
She said, and in Welsh, I can tell a story about a witch and a cave, but it's all one word.
Oh, Jesus. Who was that Welsh singer? That one that just took them all by surprise. had a
wouldn't
head
know.
like she'd been run over by a truck.
Wouldn't know, dude.
Yeah, you would. She was all over the bloody news.
Let's do a hard save.
Well, they had that song Mulligan Tie on when she was finished singing. That's all.
Okay. And sing a song, she said.
Yeah, my daughter's a singer.
Select the books tab. And when you arrange to meet, you fucking show up. I did risking my life and the entire blasted operation and ended up standing there with my plouging COCK in my hands, waiting for nothing. I thought the Nilfgaardian army was better organized than that, but you illigible tell that blessed Lord General of yours that me and my companions don't hold grudges, so we won't break off negotiations. But since your old plan's gone tits up, this time we'll choose the time and place for the next meeting. Okay. Some of the writing in this. Blaiston, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. I've reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to it to this day, like many others, you'll say, and you'll be in the right. But if he fell, and I know it's like he did, I'd give him up to the ground the least, like our fathers have done always. I'd bury him neath the barrow where our parents lie, not leave his corpse to be ate by the corpses
What are
prowling
you
the
going on
battlefield.
about?
These are like quest books and like
It sounds
pieces
like
of
an
paper.
encyclopedia.
So I seek a man
And
brave, able with a sword, and willing to venture out with me to find Bastion.
Jesus
I
Christ, they're a
won't
bit
pay much,
long-winded.
yeah, for I've not much to give, but I'm not stingy with gratitude and sure to show it aplenty. Aplenty. What the hell is that? Show it
What's that?
aplenty. App.
Affluence.
No, aplenty. Aplenty.
How do you
A
spell it?
plenty. Oh, I'm a dickhead.
Ah, a plenty. God
It's just because
almighty.
it's like, completely different to what I've ever read before. It's so tongue twisting. Any man willing to help, look for a raised hut along the road to White Orchard, just near the bridge. I've made camp there. Doen Wildenvert. Fucking hell. Emir van Emrius rules to expand. He has trained his strategic brilliance on a singular vision, to conquer the world, though he rightly calls this not conquest, but salvation. Yes, the Emperor of Nilfgaard sets the world alight with the torch of civilization, trampling the still-warm corpses of his father's usurpers.
Yeah, usurpers. Yeah.
The Emperor seized the throne and began to assimilate the northern realms, one after the other. Terror engulfed the north. Only the Battle of Brenna slowed the imperial army's march towards victory. A temporary peace then took hold, though none believed this mirage would last.
Jesus, man. Are you reading out
Emhir's
of a book or
aim.
what?
It's interesting, but
Yeah, yeah.
it's quite tongue twisting
So is
too.
watching grass
To
grow, mate.
make the
I love it.
entire north a vassal of Nilfgaard. Yeah, fuck reading it. They're just too long.
Long?
Dear friend,
Gee.
forgive me for not asking about your health or how have you been these last years. Time is very short. I have important news. We must meet and soon. Ride to Willoughby near Vizima and don't spare the horses. While I do Eagerly eagerly. Fucking hell. Await your reunion. I won't be able to wait
When do you
eagerly
get
or
time to play the
otherwise.
game? Like,
Fucking
can you
hell.
give me an
Yeah,
idea?
man. Fuck that. That's the last time I read that shit. Too tongue twisting for me, mate.
I reckon.
Oh, +2 armor. Oh, that looks a bit gay. Jesus. I'm so bad at reading.
Oh no, 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 no. Black Velvet, it's the same.
Yes, 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 I am.
Reset. God, I just picked up something worth a fortune, but anyway.
I'm like the worst reader ever. Piss off, kid. Talk to Vesemir.
Field is that the other side of the river? By the wood? Yes. What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things
Oh
used to
shit,
be
gotta do
simple.
that and gotta do that.
Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
See you later, Vesemir.
Piss off. Oops.
Freak. Told me about the Smith boy. Lad went missing. That was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, then Nuh-huh. Like crickets. You chew 'em or swallow 'em whole.
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard. A man's. Large. Stinks of piss and vodka. Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Biped Hellraiser.
Lost his boots in the rush. Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape. Tracks lead back to the village. Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
Ah, damn.